Hi, I'm Debi Peverill, and you're listening to the weekly tip from Painless Financial Learning. What I'm talking about today, as I've been talking about forever, is the tax on split income rules, which we call TOSI. So back in July 18th, the government announced there's going to be an expansion of the TOSI rules to include dividends, where previously it had only included salaries. So the term they were throwing around was active in the business. On December 13th, they actually defined active in the business. And what it means is that for a related shareholder to be considered to be actively in the business, they must be working 20 hours a week in the business for every week the business is open. So if you've got a seasonal business, it's open 6 months of the year, then 20 hours a week for 6 months will actually qualify. So if a shareholder has worked 20 hours a week for all the weeks that the business is open in the year, then you can pay them a dividend without it being subject to the TOSI rules. If they're not active in the business and you pay them a dividend, then the dividend is subject to the TOSI rules, which means it will attract the highest rate of tax possible in the province that you're resident in. So, of course, we would like to avoid that. And that sounds simple, but it can't be simple. So there's a further rule. If a shareholder was working 20 or more hours in a week in the business for 5 years in the past, then you can pay them a dividend anytime you want for the rest of their life. So this will cover the situation which I had been complaining about, where you have married partners who are running a business, and after a period of time, one of those partners is more active in the home than they are in the business, and under the existing rules, the way they were explained, we weren't going to be able to split the income. So now we can split income, provided that that shareholder who no longer works actively in the business did work actively in the business for 5 years at a previous time, and the years don't have to be consecutive. As you know, I don't like any of these proposals, but the expansion of these to the 5-year rule will make it a little more palatable. So we know what active in the business means. 20 hours a week worked in the business will make you an active in the business shareholder.